Good afternoon, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thank you yet again for tuning in with your boy Coach Jay on another episode of Motivated Moments. Now today I'm going to show you a little tidbit or a little trick that I use to help deter moles, voles, gopher, opossum, and armadillo. I don't know if you guys suffer from this, but those little rascals will always take a lap in my yard and dig the yard up looking for something to eat. But I'm going to show you a all-natural, organic, chemical-free way that I help deal with those pests. Stay tuned, and yet again, thank you for rocking with your boy, Coach Jay from Motivated Moments. God bless. Coach Jay, Motivated Moments. Let's get right into it. Not sponsored, not sponsored. I paid for this. Gonna hit you with a strip first, and watch how I do my hose magic. Yep, playing with my hose out in public. Yes, I is. Okay. Nice hard band right here, so I won't have to worry about spraying my hose. Go down, up against the house, come back up against the property line. Check out my technique and hose management. Got my little band right here. I know where my halfway point is. Just as wide as the pad of the HVAC. That's it. I'm just going as wide as my HVAC pad, and you will see why. Pad, HVAC pad, you know what I mean. Sorry, I got a long way in my ear bumper. Long way, long way. Shout out long way. I hope I didn't just hit that button on y'all again. It's all right. It's gonna rock out. Up against the house going down. Up against the house going down. Property line coming back. Now I've reached my halfway point. I reached the line I gave you, right? Now check out these dope moves. Go up the property line towards you guys. There, y'all stay right here. You can't see it glowing, but it's all right. You understand the gist of it. Boom. Hitting the property line there and up against the road while I'm here. Then when I go back towards the hose, I will focus on the middle. In a minute. Yeah. Coach J, guys, let me show you something real quick. Let me show you something what I'm talking about these armadillos and things. Digging in your yard. You see that? That's a little spot where something is looking for some food. That's where they penetrate. Look, it comes from under that fence there. Here's another spot. Possum, armadillo or something, burying his nose down in there looking for something. Another spot right here. So you really can't tell, but you see how they bury themselves in there looking for food? Look like a little nose or anything down in there sniffing, looking for food. Side, give me a midpoint first, so I don't have to worry about spraying my hose. Give me a midpoint first. This will be my midpoint. I always find a reference point. My reference point is this tree and my sidewalk. Okay? Now I'll take it to the back. So I'm not worrying about my hose. I'm going to the back. I'm going to the black. You can hit the beds too. You can hit the beds too. Look at those moths. Woo! Got something for those moths too. They're about to lay their eggs with them sod wet worms. Y'all know. Now, halfway point, backside done, right? Yeah. Now, watch how I take care of the front. Pay very close attention to this hose. I'm gonna try my best to keep the hose from even touching the grass. Sorry, it ain't wrapped too tight. Now, straight back towards what? Remember those reference points I talked about earlier? If you notice, I'm only getting halfway. Meaning, now my reference point is this tree here, this crepe myrtle, love the myrtle, to the property line. And it's coming back here to the edge. Hose does not have to touch the yard at all if you do it properly. Get a game plan. Okay? Now just slide to the right. Slide to the right. And slide to the right. Slide to the right. Hose does not touch. Hose does not touch the ground. Slide to the right. That's all I'm doing. Slide to the right. Hose is not touching the ground. Slide to the right. Slide to the right. Had somebody singing that in their sleepy night.
Honey, what are you talking about? Slide to the right.
Never mind. I don't know what you're talking about. Slide to the right. You might be trying to reposition something or something. You know what I'm saying? On something. Oh, Lord have mercy. But anyway, slide to the right. See, I'm working it around. Pull my hose all the way back to the sidewalk so it doesn't have to touch the grass. And go back to my midpoint. Back to my midpoint. Hose is not touching the grass.
Honey, I told you slide to the right.
You can hit the beds too. Lord have mercy, this boy is cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. I tell you, stay tuned, man. We're gonna learn something, man. We're gonna have fun. I'm not a lame like others. I told you I'm doing the same thing as everybody else, but I'm just a little different. If y'all haven't noticed by now. If not, go back and check out the first video. I warned you. I warned you. See? Back to my reference point. My tree, or the neighbor's palm tree on the sidewalk. Boom. Nice and easy. Back out there to where I started. Boom. Perfect. And I'm running out. Good. Good. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks again for tuning in with your boy. Appreciate you, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell everybody. Whew. What's up, brothers, sisters, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Thank you again for tuning in with your boy, Coach Jay. Another episode of Motivated Moments. The product that I use there, not sponsored by Victor, but what's inside is just castor oil, guys. It's all natural, organic castor oil. What it does, it gets into the soil, and then of course the moles and voles live there. they don't like being all nasty and greasy. You guys know how you are after a day of work. You want to take a shower. They don't shower. And for some odd reason, they don't like that castor oil in the soil or on them. And for the burrowing animals like the armadillo, the gopher, and the possum, okay, when they do dig down in there for their delicatessen, or for their food, or whatever they're looking for, grubs, grub worms, beetles, whatever's in the soil. Luckily, I'm on a good insecticide program that, I don't really have much of that action because, I stay on top of it with my curative and my preventative. And I will explain that at a later date. But when those armadillo or possum, gopher, when they do burrow, dig down in there and happen to get a worm or grub or what have you, that insect is full or soaked with castor oil. I don't know, look at my face. That's probably what the gopher and the armadillo and the possum did. You understand what I'm saying? It leaves a nasty taste in their mouth to the point where, you know what? I don't want to go back to that yard. That restaurant sucked. They were on the news report for the restaurant report. That yard sucks. They got rodent droppings all in the kitchen. We ain't going back to that restaurant, honey. Okay, baby. Happy wife, happy life. Okay, baby, we ain't going back to that restaurant. Cause that food nasty. But you understand what I'm saying, though? When they do get a grub, worm, or sour, whatever they're eating on, a beetle, whatever they happen to eat or chew, it's soaked with castor oil. And it's disgusting to them. They don't like the smell of it. They don't like the taste of it. They try to get away from it at all costs. So now I just put that down, and they say, quarter to a half inch of water to water it in, to get it down into the soil and also get it into the insects that they like to feed on. But I'm trying to wait on Mother Nature. It just rained, and they recommend that you put it down on the wet ground and then water it in. It just rained. This is Florida. I don't think I'm going to go another 4 hours without it raining again. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Hey, man, like, share, subscribe. Tell your brothers, sisters. Tell everybody that somebody else is out here doing the same thing everybody else is doing. Thanks again for your time. See you on the next one. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. If you missed the last one, I'll put it up there for you. Thanks again for your time. God bless. Yeah.